focus. Oh man, what's good though, Ty? It's been a while, man.
Yo, what's up? Not yet.
How you
Getting
been?
traffic.
We're good?
You, you been good?
Oh, yep.
I don't think I heard your thoughts for the last one. I saw your title of the stream, but I didn't get to watch your stream that time. You said Katakuri's that nigga.
Yeah, but sarcastically though.
Oh, okay.
You said
okay.
possibly?
He's a
He's possibly that
sarcastic.
nigga?
No,
He said he's being
it's like
sarcastic.
it's nothing I could exaggerate
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he did to make me feel that way. I still felt like because it's like what happened is cool, but it's like that's what he's supposed to be doing. I feel like you know what I mean. Like that's what's expected at the least. You know what I mean?
No, I understand. But I mean, for the most
Like he could have
part,
been a little bit more intimidating.
yeah.
Like a little bit more like Cracker brought the heat early. Like yo, you ain't giving you no room to breathe, son. Like you better go get 4 or 5 die.
No, I agree. As far
Like
as strength, Cracker, as far as the one-on-one fight, at least, Cracker is shown to be
no, yeah,
more
exactly, yeah.
overwhelming. But I think Katakuri's just, really high on efficiency. So
Katakuri looks like
he's not
he,
going
he
Well,
to.
looks like he just has a plan.
but I forgot about the
He
Cracker
doesn't
fight.
look like he's going out because he looks like he's just watching. He's observing right now.
Yeah,
For
But I
some
forgot about the Cracker fight. Like Cracker didn't get one shotted, but he didn't take too many hits.
yeah,
But we knew that was his weakness to start with. So with Katakuri though, he could have that endurance that Cracker didn't have.
right,
Make the fight harder.
And it seems like, I mean, possibly, but Katakuri, we were talking about this the last stream where Katakuri maybe, since he doesn't get hit a lot, I assume that Katakuri doesn't get hit a lot. You know.
Nah, because come on, I can't agree because he's been taking everything. Like he doesn't care.
Ooh,
No, what I'm saying, he hasn't got hit the whole arc.
No. It's like I hate when people say that because it's like he's getting hit. Is it damaging him a lot? No, it's probably barely doing anything.
But the
He's
thing
still
is,
getting
it's
hit.
like he's phasing through it. So it's like the thing is him getting hit in this arc, or if you want to say hit, it's like he's letting it happen, which shows like it's not affecting him at all.
But I don't.
Are you
think that
saying
it's
he's
not,
gonna? Are you saying he's gonna repeat the whole Cracker thing again? Because I doubt it, man.
Because it's like when when Marco kicked Kizaru and he turned into light to like weaken the fall.
Right.
He weakened the fall. He didn't just like it. Like I think when that stuff happens, it takes a little bit of damage still, even if it's not a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, even if it takes
So it's just not
damage,
enough to phase him. Yeah. But
I feel like
he's
it's so
still taking damage. So-
insignificant. Like you know what I'm saying. But people asking about the chapter One Piece chapter 880, and
What about?
for the most part, it should be
Next one to
dropping
come?
in a couple hours. I think it's gonna
Oh,
be
cool.
a it's gonna be Fridays going forward until the schedule kind of sets itself or resets, because right now, if you guys know, the guys got arrested, the spoiler guys, so it's taking more time to translate.
What? Yonko Productions got arrested?
Nah,
Okay.
wait. Yeah, so the spoilers. I think the spoilers are out. I saw Joy Boy tweet something, and Dritz tweeted something. So the spoilers should be out. But yeah, the chapter should be
Like,
out in
say-
a couple hours. When the chapter
Say if you're in
drops,
high school.
you said what?
Say if you're in high school and you fight a middle school kid, because that's pretty much like what it's like. But none of these middle kids is hitting you and it's not hurting you.
Yeah,
That means that like if another high school kid punched you, you should be good. You shouldn't be like, oh, I never got punched before. You know what I mean? It's like he's flexing on Luffy, in a way, in a bit.
he is definitely
it's like he's
flexing on
so-so.
Luffy. He is
50 though, because
absolutely.
I see him struggling too. Like I still think Luffy forced him into the mirror world and things isn't exactly going his way because he really went out his way to stop Luffy.
I don't
And
know.
Luffy's not stopped yet. At the same
like
time, though.
for me, as far as like how I see it, it's hard to think of a way for Luffy to defeat Katakuri at this point. But
But
Oda
that's how we
has-
felt about Cracker though, and that's how we felt about Crocodile. That's
yeah,
how,
but with
that's just the way it
but
is.
with Cracker, Luffy had an additional like person. Nami had the Vivi card, so there's like a lot of things.
Yeah, but
stacked
come on, like
against
really
Cracker.
though,
yeah,
but like who? Like I know Nami had a good help,
huge help.
elemental wise that fight, but like
But, okay, so
do you
what
really
percentage?
think
What
Nami-
percentage do you give Nami?
like 20.
20%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get.
20,
Yeah,
man.
because it's like, but I give Law like a 50-50 or something like that, or like a 45 or something,
Okay,
because it's like
yeah.
Law did way more than Nami, so to me, it's
I give
it's
Nami
like,
at least 30, 40. Because the fact that Nami was the one that came up with the plan. Nami was the one that nerfed Cracker. Nami was the one
Bro.
that had the Vivi card. Yeah.
If you give Nami a 40, how much do you give Law?
where
100%.
exactly.
Wait,
Law did it all himself. No, Dofi killed himself. That's what happened.
No, I feel like
Yeah,
Law.
but Law,
Honestly, I probably give Law more than Luffy in that fight.
Yeah, see.
nah, but Law even admits that it was Luffy.
I
Though.
mean,
Can't give Law more than two.
the thing is with what Law says. We can't go for what Law says because we know what happened. Law is being modest there, so I don't know.
Yeah, but we know that Law did.
I can't agree with that though because at the same time, look what happens. All right, so look, so it's like in that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, like I think you're overrating it because it's like you think Law is being modest, right?
He is.
But then when you look at,
I mean,
what
he said
Luffy,
I didn't do it. Luffy did it, but clearly they both did it, so he is being modest.
But
nah, that's like if you shake somebody down or you hold somebody down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you choke them up, but Master J shoots them, and then the person gets clapped, and they like, "Yo, Brago,
Yeah.
you clapped him," and you're like, "Nah, I didn't clap,
Right.
but Master J clapped him." You know what I mean? That's like what Luffy did. Luffy.
Right.
him.
I hold them down
No.
and you clap them, right? Do you think if we get arrested, you may get more years than me? You may get a bit more years than me, or we're both getting life, bro. Like, we both kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well,
No, yeah, true. But what I want to say about how Law wasn't modest was that, like,
Yeah.
all right, whatever. Law decided to, like, just give Luffy all the credit, but Luffy's the same person who beat Cracker when the Big Mom Street Commanders, if you want to say he had help or not, but at the same time, he's about to be that same person who's going to beat Katakuri 1v1 because I don't see Luffy losing, and I don't see the fight ending. So
I mean,
so it's going to be like,
we'll see. Like I said,
like just imagine Luffy beats Katakuri 1v1, like it goes down. He got some news tricks up his sleeve. It's going to be in the newspaper. He beat Cracker and he beat Katakuri. So, and that makes what Law seem right. Like, yo, he's that dude, son. He beat Dofi. He beat Cracker. He beat Katakuri. You know what I mean? Like Luffy's up there.
I said this before, right? As far as
He got
like,
trained by
Luffy
Rayleigh,
versus
too.
Katakuri, it can go.
Like, come
I feel
on,
like there's
Brago,
only
you
so
think-
many ways it
You
can
think
go.
Rayleigh's gonna lose to Katakuri?
Wait, really? Right now?
Yeah.
Probably.
Don't try to play.
Yeah.
Nah, come on, because
Yeah.
he came back stronger after the time skip. If you
You think
didn't
Rayleigh
notice.
came back stronger after the time skip?
Yeah, not like a whole
What?
bunch, but you see
What do
him
you
flexing when the time skip came back. Like he was flexing on them.
Why do you think?
No, because
Rayleigh-
remember he was rusty, Brago. He was rusty when he fought Kizaru, and still did good anymore. And you know how the anime likes to do with the old people. They
Yeah.
give it up crazy. Like Yu Yu Hakusho and
So you
and
think
Lady-
after the time skip, Rayleigh came back stronger?
stronger, yeah. Like he's probably really on Admiral level right now.
and both of y'all are wild.
If not,
wait.
Nah,
Wait,
nah,
okay,
bro,
Master J, what do you
because-
mean, Master
because
J?
to
What do
me-
you mean?
I don't even know how Rayleigh got in this conversation. for
I don't
one.
know,
Well,
but
No,
we're
because I'm
gonna
saying
let
that
it
on
rock.
top
We're
of-
gonna let it rock. We're
but
gonna let it
you-
on
rock.
top of what Luffy, on top
I
of
was
what
like, yo, nah, Rayleigh's
on
coming
top of
back
what
even
Luffy
stronger.
said.
That's not even relevant. Why would that ever happen? And then Brago's
No,
over
because
there
he-
like,
because- alright,
yo,
look, you know he's gonna
Katakuri's
come back.
definitely smashing. He's destroying Rayleigh.
Wait. When did I say that? When did I say
That's
I
what
that?
it sounds like.
I said that Rayleigh.
No, I said
Rayleigh's not losing to
Katakuri beats
no way.
Rayleigh right now. Rayleigh,
No, he
come on,
doesn't.
Rayleigh's out of his prime, man. Come on.
No,
Katakuri is
Brago,
not
how you
losing
trying
to
play him?
Katakuri.
Yo, you should go live. I don't know why you're trying to play him for.
No, we are live.
All right, cool.
But nah, listen.
Wrong.
As far as Luffy versus Katakuri, I see it going a few ways. Either Luffy finds out a way to escape the mirror world, because I don't see a new gear happening here. I definitely don't see a new gear.
There's a chance of that though.
Maybe
Be
an
honest.
alternate version of Gear 4, like we saw Tank Man. Maybe we see the original Tank Man, or we see like another version of Gear 4th, or somebody saves Luffy.
That could happen, but since he brought out two gears in the Rob Lucci fight, he could still have that other gear that he just saved. Or at the same time, if it's not something that he saved, something that he learned, because there's still that problem that, like, I mean, he could beat Katakuri, whatever, but if he actually mastered his Devil Fruit,
Yeah,
like what Dofi said,
Yeah.
and kind of what Cracker was doing, it would make more sense for his gear fifth or like his other new form, where it's like, you know, he's still stronger, but he's not overusing his powers in his hockey to do so.
I mean,
And
listen.
not for nothing, if Luffy does that, it's over. You know, if he could withstand Gear 4, or if he can withstand something stronger than Gear 4, it's over for that boy Katakuri.
No, listen, man. If
I'm
Katakuri,
like, ooh, what happened to that boy?
yeah, I will.
Katakuri gonna be out.
What happened to that boy? I don't see Kat losing. Like, it could happen. I absolutely agree. Like, Luffy could wipe the floor with Katakuri, but I just don't see it. I mean, I think this is what like Luffy
even
is
even
running
right
from
now,
this
like
fight.
I don't know how y'all don't see it, because even right now, if you notice,
Yeah.
Luffy's doing one move. Every move Luffy did, if Katakuri did a better version of it, or he he avoided the attack. That's pretty much saying that like, yo, I'm better than you in every way unless you figure out how to do what I'm doing or do it better. But Luffy's gonna figure out how to do it better. And it's clueless. He's seen it with Dofi, and I still think that like he always picks up something from his opponents. So he's Dofi do the awakening. Cracker had a Katakuri obviously has awakening too. So Luffy's gonna figure out awakening in this fight. Probably, so he's gonna unlock it.
Yeah.
And Gear 4 was kind of like a halfway awakening. So it's like he's not too far from that.
Yeah, I agree that the gears. I think the gears are a step to awakening. I definitely agree there. But as far as Luffy getting fully awakened here, maybe we see a glimpse of it. Maybe he awakens and it's like unconsciously, somewhere like Marineford, where you use King's Haki, and it's like, oh shit, how did I do that? And that that throws Katakuri off for a bit. But
the only thing with that is I can't even see that, because it's like I feel like at this point it's not like, oh, how did I do that? This is look how confident he is. Like you think he did all that to get his butt kicked, even though I'm not saying he beat every person he fought in the past, but I mean that like I'm pretty sure that he knows this time. Like, yo,
yeah, I agree
that
he probably figured out something about Katakuri's power.
Yeah.
Personally, I think at this point Luffy is trying to figure out Katakuri's time limit as far as like how far he can see into the future. But bro, Luffy defeating Katakuri here. It's hard to see that.
He said like I'm their captain. I'm making sure that they leave, and of course they did that. So he get his butt kicked. But like, what good is it if he gets captured right here, and then Zoro and them gotta come save him?
No,
he's gonna beat Katakuri.
Yeah, I don't think captured. I was saying like either this is a training session for. It's like Oda, in a way, showing us Luffy getting stronger, right? It's like Oda's showing us, okay, there's this guy that's kind of showing Luffy how to use his fruit better, right? So when Luffy does use his fruit better, it doesn't get viewed as like, oh, where the hell did that come from?
But I feel like Dofi and Cracker already showed him that. That's all Luffy needed. Luffy's not.
How did Dofi show him how to use his fruit better?
Just like how Rob Lucci, because he pretty much, the fight was already over and he still did the awakening and it was still talking trash. And then we seen Cracker use awaken when he fought Rob Lucci and him. He picked up on the tech eye stuff real quick. He didn't even take this long. So with Dofi being two arcs before, and then with the Cracker fight just happened, I'm telling you, he learned enough. Luffy has some type of
with the gear second. With the gear second, he picked up on with Soto, because they tapped their feet quickly. So he kind of mimicked that to come up with the gear second. With an awakening, Dofi used his awakening. I don't feel like that's enough for him to just be like, oh shit, now I can awaken my fruit.
And Cracker used it too.
But even Cracker using it, that's not enough for Luffy to say, oh, I can awaken my fruit now. I don't feel like that's enough. Like, you know what I mean?
Keep in mind with him gaining experience in every fight too. Like, that's enough to be like, all right, Doflamingo explained it. Now at the same time, Cracker didn't say I'm awakening, but Cracker of it. So Cracker could do it too when he was making biscuits without stuff. So it's like Luffy knew what it was. It didn't have to get said. That's like why it didn't get said. But I'm pretty sure like Luffy, he figured it out like by now.
Yeah. So with Dofi definitely used awakening. With Cracker
did too.
I don't know.
He used it. I don't like when people say they don't know, because it's like all right. Part of it is that besides turning the element, but besides turning what's around you into your element or whatever, which is what he was doing, the way he was creating his biscuits, like how he was clapping and they was appearing. It's the other part of it that like when Luffy does get forth power still, but it like.
So you think him clapping and the biscuits creating out of nowhere, that's like his awakening?
It's not like what Dofi was doing. It's not to that extent, but it's still like, I'm awakened. I don't have to this doesn't have to fly from my hand. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing: how else? But the thing is, because we don't know how he would use it,
like Smoker,
differently,
like how Smoker it always pops. It always comes from him, even though he has infinite smoke. The biscuits wasn't coming from, you know what I mean? He was making biscuits, so just like a pair. And he said that he could make biscuit soldiers forever. He said he could do it without stopping, and the homies didn't even believe him. But then the fight went on for like 11 hours, and they're like, "Wow!" They even noticed it back. Like, if that wasn't enough, like, wow, he could really make biscuit soldiers all day. Like that's awakening right there. It's like it doesn't always have to get said. Like, we should know the traits by now when people use it. Like I don't like Katakuri's performance, but I can tell he has awakening too. It's like, same thing about Smoothie because I didn't see
No,
enough.
no,
But,
no.
you
I
know, like,
agree.
these
More
people have
than
awakenings.
likely,
Crocodile
we
too.
can speculate that Cracker
Yeah, Crocodile.
used Awakening.
Like when he would stop the rain. That's him.
Like
Like
I said, we
using
can
his element
speculate
all
on
over the
these
place to
people.
reduce the rain.
No, we can
It's not a
speculate on
speculation
these
at this
people.
point. At this
No,
point,
no,
it's
no.
a
But
fact.
no,
It's
if
like
the
when
manga
Garp-
didn't say that they used Awakening, then it's not confirmed.
that,
No,
that's not true.
I agree. We can speculate, but it's like if they didn't say it, then it's
That's
it's
not
not
true because
confirmed.
look, when Garp punched Luffy and Luffy was hurt, and they was like, Luffy, your rubber, how is he hitting you? And he was like, that's the fist of love. It's not. That was the fist. That's because Garp hit him with hockey.
But
So it's like, you know,
at
that
that
stuff
time,
is
did we
there.
know? I mean, you're right,
No, but it's
right.
like yeah, but it's like, come on, like that, like how, like why we gotta be slow and wait for the manga to say it if we know what it is, you know what I mean?
But
And
how does Cracker
like,
use his fruit otherwise?
how does Cracker use his for otherwise?
Yeah.
Like well the making
The making of the
so remember
biscuits, like how would
said
he?
the
Yeah.
same thing. Wait. Remember
He's
Dofi
actually
said the
gonna
same
get it.
thing where Doflamingo was like, it takes nothing for me to use my string powers. To
Mm-hmm.
Luffy, like he's like he can just keep doing it. He can do it without, like, he can pretty much do it effortlessly without using up hockey and stuff.
Right.
That's what Cracker did. He just made biscuit soldier after biscuit soldier after he was wild. And I said, oh, that's Awakens right there. Like he mastered his fruit.
Master, what do you think?
Crocodile mastered his fruit too.
I want no part of this, man.
What's his name too? Even
We've talked about this enough, man.
this
Just go
guy,
on.
Anel.
Yeah.
Anel.
You think
probably
Enel is
mastered
awakened?
the stuff he was doing. Yeah.
Why do you think Enel is awakened?
Because he made that thing, and this is kind of what like Gear 4 kind of looks like it too. Remember that thing when he turned big and he had the lightning around him, like he had a different form.
But Nell's a Logia, so that doesn't really count, man. That's like saying
No, it does.
no. That's like
Everybody can be, because
that's like if
Akainu
Akainu,
and
that's like if
Aokiji
Akainu
was awakened
turned
too.
into a giant form of lava. It's like that's his power.
No, it's not. That's not what he did.
Logias pretty much have unlimited like elemental power, so I don't see how that would.
And besides that, you see the way he was using it was his hockey too, but like he's awakened too, most likely. Him, Crocodile, Cracker, all these people, like they're still like they're top tier dudes. They're not no nobodies or whatever. And like Luffy beating every single one of these people is still amazing. Like Luffy wasn't supposed to be none of them.
I'm confused what your point is, man.
No, he's saying that awakenings, they don't have to be spelled out for us. We can kind of
we can
put two and
see
two together to see that
who's
these
awakened
guys...
and who's not.
Well,
No.
we can speculate by
Not every single time, of course. Of course, like with certain people.
We can't say that it's canon just by our speculation.
Yes, we can, because if not, it's silly. Like we'll put it like this.
Because
Like,
our canons are
if
speculation.
for whatever reason, like
Anything we
you're scared
come
to
up
say
with
something
on
and then be
here,
proved wrong later, or you're just too scared to say something, even if you know what's right. That's you. But like I know what awakening is because it was explained to us by Doflamingo, and I seen certain people doing it, and
It was not
they're awakened.
even
I can tell. I don't need orders. Just like I was the first one in my video. I have about like I'm like Ace's Admiral, and I explained he had hockey, and I explained the way he used hockey and stuff. People's like, oh, but it never said he had hockey. But then later, when Oda explained it, he been had hockey. So it's like, you know, I'm not slow. I don't need for Oda to spell it out like a baby. When certain things is there, I can pick up on it and see it.
No, I
And that's
agree
what I'm
with
saying
you
about this
as
stuff.
far as like certain things we kind of have to put two and two together. As far as like ridiculous things like Ace not having hockey, like I really didn't agree with people saying that because I mean, come on, like with that, I
But
felt like
people
was
would still. It's like right
obvious,
now. It's like right now. That's the correct thing to say. But before, it was like, oh nah, he doesn't have hockey. He only had But I even think that, like, come on, like, you can't, if King Kaki's the best, rarest one, you can't have that and not even have the other two. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the best at the other two, but you got to at least have them, like how Luffy does.
I mean, that one wasn't a bad. Okay, it wasn't a bad speculation that we didn't think that Ace had hockey, and the reason why.
But it's still silly though. Why would you not?
No.
Every Vice Admiral.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with what you said.
Yeah.
I'm saying, it's like it wasn't a bad idea to think that we didn't think that Ace had hockey, and basically the reason I think it wasn't bad is because like we've seen like Kid whenever they were just getting into the new world, they didn't have hockey, and it's like Ace wasn't really in the new world that long, so it was kind of ambiguous whether or not he would even have it or not. But I would assume since he's part of the Whitebeard Pirates, he would definitely have hockey.
It's not even that. He was a commander. He was like a high ranking, top ranking. Like he was like the fourth or third strongest dude.
Yeah, but Okay.
Like, come on. Like,
Yeah, but then that goes back to the original point that because of what Doflamingo explained, Luffy's gonna learn it off of that. I don't think that's enough.
no, but it's not just like you're thinking just Dofi. Remember, Cracker.
What did Cracker
Like,
do?
Doflamingo doesn't have to.
What do you think?
Cracker,
You think based on
Luffy.
the Cracker Luffy fight, Luffy's gonna learn Awakening from that?
From both, from Dofi fight and
Yo,
from
yo.
Cracker fight. So look, so think about it.
Yo,
So
what's good,
think
bro?
about it this way. Like,
What's good, y'all boys, man?
What's happening?
Doflamingo explained it, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
he said there's a next level to your fruit called Awakening. He didn't exactly say. He didn't exactly explain it. He said what it was.
No. All right. He said that, but then he explained it because he was like, oh, about your gear 4. He's like, that must be hard for you to sustain that.
I mean, but that was just like him being inefficient with haki.
No, but that was still part of Devil Fruit Mastery. It's like in a struggle, desperation way to get stronger. He overused his haki with his Devil Fruit. But Doflamingo is like, yo, look, like I awakened my fruit. You know what I mean? I could do this. So it's like, in the mix of Dofi's trash talking, he's explaining Awakening and stuff, and then Luffy's fighting Cracker, right? And Cracker fought Luffy awakened, so Luffy can tell what's going on. Like, oh, this is similar to like what Doflamingo was doing. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that like by now he has, and Varumba at the same time doing it too. Luffy's probably picked up on it, and he has something like he just didn't try it out yet.
Yeah, I mean, if anything with Awakenings, I feel like as far as like what's been told to Luffy, that's not enough for him to pick it up. Like Luffy, as far as intellectually, is not the smartest person.
We don't even understand it yet.
That's not true because
that's
not true because the Tekai thing that Rob Lucino was doing, those are skills that took mastery and lots of training stuff to do.
That's fighting. That's fighting. No. As far as instinct,
no,
like
but
Luffy
still,
is instinct. That
and
wasn't
they literally explain how to do it though.
No, they didn't explain how to do it. Luffy and them picked up on it and did their own versions of it and stuff.
No,
and at the same time, like the way that Among Us is, it's like Luffy better learn how to awaken his fruit right now. It's like that's what you gotta do to win. You gotta like, of course, all of these opponents is gonna be stronger than you to keep the show interesting, but you surpass them quicker. Like you remember, this is the Pirate King. How many times they said it? Jinbei said it. Pedro said it.
Yeah.
Sanji said it.
Who's talking to who?
You think the guy who's gonna become the Pirate King is not gonna awaken his fruit right now and beat Katakuri? Like, come on, stop trying to play.
No. No. Okay.
No.
I don't feel like it's absolutely necessary for him to awaken it right now.
Yeah, he's not awakening right now. He's just gonna get
I could say
steps.
That,
but he's just gonna get steps closer to the awakening.
Yeah, drag everything like. You don't. It's not
we drag. That's Oda.
No. Oda drag everything.
No, that's y'all drag everything. Like in y'all head.
Wait, Ty.
No,
do you think we don't want One Piece to end? You think that's how we feel?
Yeah, facts.
Oh my gosh, yo, this is Dustin reincarnated, yo. I can't. This
is like who traded one for the other.
Yeah, y'all
Shout out
niggas
to
just want to rush.
But go ahead.
Y'all niggas want to rush everything. That's the problem, nigga. You feel me?
Nah.
They want to rush it, bro. We just letting Oda do what he do.
I would say it first. So if anybody says something that sounds like something that I said, I would say it first. But at the same time, like I'm serious and I got proof and stuff like that. Some people just say stuff for jokes.
You've been on hiatus, man. You stealing Dustin's content.
Oh, stop this.
Sure.
Why you trying to instigate message? What we doing?
You hear me?
Nah, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't.
Oh, okay.
What up, Steve-O boy?
What's good?
See, Master J, he's petty because like. Master J, he has low subs. Like if y'all want to help him not get petty, y'all gotta subscribe to his channel. Like it's not gonna get the same petty stuff like that.
Nah, hey, but let me say this, bro. If Luffy go gear 4, I see Katakuri using something similar. You know what I'm saying? And painting them with it.
No. Of course, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm not saying it's not gonna be a good fight. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Luffy's gonna awaken his fruit right now. In his fight against him to win.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't think Luffy wins here.
Oh, and this is what I was saying is that like in y'all heads, when Luffy fights Akainu in the last
arc, explain what everybody else is thinking. But you read minds all the
time. When Luffy fights, no, he's not gonna awaken like Katakuri right now. You crazy?
I read minds like Big Mom right now.
And
none of y'all read spoilers.
In 6 more years, when Luffy fights Akainu, that's when he's gonna awaken his fruit. That's when he's gonna do it. Ty, it's bugging. That's how y'all be thinking. Y'all wilding with that. He's gonna awaken his fruit soon in this fight, and it's gonna be bigger. It's always bigger and better stuff to do. They just like oh, it's a devil fruit. Ooh, it's rare. Ooh, this is hockey. Ooh, it's rare. This is King's hockey. Ooh, it's rare. This
But to me,
it's always gonna be that next thing. So it's like, you know, yeah, he might awaken his fruit right now, but it's gonna be something better that he can still work towards achieving, that he can still unlock later.
Yes. See, to me, Oda gonna pull the awakening out against Kaido because he still don't know how he gonna beat Kaido. So that's the perfect time to do it.
You sound like a fan. Like, if you want to be a fan, you should in the stream.
What does that mean?
No. Literally not saying anything different than what you're saying, and you just
explain yourself, Taekwon.
I'm confused.
All right.
No, Taekwon sound like a meat rider of this Luffy shit, bro. Like, that's all that is.
Even.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard your
that's what it is.
So I made you hostile, and I made you offensive.
Nah.
And I made you angry. So like, you talking crazy right now.
You can, but it's okay. You can say what you want to say, bro. You feel me? It don't phase me, bro. I don't care.
People could feel.
But if you want to say something to me, make sure you come correct. Talking about something, I sound like a fan.
No, you sound like a fan,
nigga.
I didn't know Brago let fans in.
Nigga, listen.
You know what?
Man, look.
You know what?
We're all fans, though, right?
Yeah, technically. But listen. I don't know why I just thought of like
Yo, how many subs you got?
Oh my god.
Nigga, I don't got none, bro.
Follow don't even got a channel.
Oh, man.
Nigga,
you always asking people about subs?
I can't.
Nigga, I don't do this for subs. I do this because I like to do it.
No, I know. You a trapper. You're not a reviewer.
I do it because I want to.
Nah, it's nothing wrong. I'm joking around. I'm not serious. Don't take what I'm saying. Don't take what I'm saying seriously with the insults and stuff.
Don't run up on them.
But what I do mean by the fan thing is that, like, just try to think about what I'm saying. All right, so Oda says that he doesn't know how Luffy's gonna beat Kaido, right?
Yeah.
That makes your average typical fan. Oh, he don't know how he's gonna beat Kaido. This is so hype. I can't wait, right? But now, if Oda said Luffy's gonna beat Kaido with the help of Law, and he's gonna get one-shotted, then y'all would be like, oh, what is that? Come on, he's gonna beat Kaido like that? Whatever the way is, like, if Oda explained it, it makes it less hype. If Oda says he doesn't know, it hypes it up like crazy. You know what I mean? And not everything that gets revealed that the editors always say and stuff is always correctly on the money. Some of it is to hype us up and to hold us down into the next arc and stuff like that. You got to think of it that way. So it's like, yeah, Oda said that, but I doubt it. You know what I mean? They said that he already has One Piece finished. So it's Kaido.
Or you could just look at it and be like, okay, when's the perfect time for him to fully awaken his fruit? When he's beating someone that is gonna take him to the next level to try to beat.
No, but at the same time, yes, speak.
Go ahead. All
right, so at the same time, you can think about it this way: if Luffy awakens his fruit and he beats Katakuri right now, right? Of course, there's still a gap from the right hand to the Yonko, but if he beats, that would put him on the right steps to, like, after this, go to Wano with Zoro and Law, and like they're probably going to be stuck fighting, his right hand man. Or his underlings, like his sweet commanders or his calamities, right? And when Luffy gets there, he can finish the fight with Kaido or something, or he could, like, whatever. It just puts him in a better position to fight Kaido whenever he has to fight him in a life or death situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if he loses, because that's the same way we felt. Like, if he would have lost to Cracker, we would have been like, he has no chance. But he actually beat Cracker.
Yeah, that has
even
if
it was in a desperation way.
Has a little asterisk.
All right, but at the same time, though, here's the thing, though, like, this is going to be the end of that. Like, I think he's going to legitly beat, I think this fight is going to be like a Rob Lucci fight. Like, he's going to really beat this guy.
Yeah, so for the fight with Katakuri, it's like, if Luffy beats Katakuri, I said it last stream, it's a good thing because this shows progression for Luffy.
Yeah.
And it shows, like, the story is at a point where Luffy can tussle with a right hand, right? Legitimately, it's going to depend on how he does it and how, as far as, like, the reaction to it. If it happens, if it doesn't, I mean, I don't care regardless, as long as, like, it's done, like, okay, and it's not like, wait, where the hell did that come from? You know what I mean? That's all I care at this point.
No, but at the same time, like, I'm saying is that, like,
that's the way I'm gonna feel, because if Oda was gonna have it this way, he should have made it more even against Cracker.
That's what I'm saying.
The entire arc, man. As long as it makes sense.
But with Cracker, though, it was still a thing that, like, he didn't come there to go all out, and if he would have went all out with Cracker from the start, he would have been in no position to keep going, because the mission was.
He went all out against Cracker.
It's like right now.
He said he went all out against Cracker.
You better like pay attention. You know what I mean? Like just because somebody says didn't Luffy? No, because look, didn't Luffy says he was gonna go all out against Fuji and he didn't.
Says.
So you can't. I
don't remember him saying that.
No. When he fought Fujitora, he was like,
I'm about to go look at it right now.
Go look.
What did he said? I don't remember this one. What did he say?
No, he was like, he said something that like I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna go all out. But he was still like naming his punches.
Oh, you talking about when he was like going against Fujitora and screaming out his attacks? No more. You talking about when he was screaming?
He said he ain't gonna run no more.
No, that's not all he said. He said he's gonna give this all he got. He's not gonna run from an admiral no more. He's not gonna. He that's what he said. But
Matai, it's kind of confirmed that he didn't give it all he had because he didn't go Gear 4th.
Exactly. So this is what I mean. So it's like I don't care if Luffy told Cracker at some point, I'm giving this all I got, because obviously he says that.
No, but after he said that, he went Gear 4th.
No, but that doesn't mean.
And then he even said to Nami, or like he said, I can't go any other way.
She says, Luffy, we can't afford to have you going all out. He says, I don't know any other way.
Yeah, I don't know any other way.
At the same time, just because he went Gear 4th, that doesn't mean that that's all this guy has.
But you think Luffy can go all out without going Gear 4th?
Nah. But just because he goes Gear 4th, this is the first time he ever used it. Just because he goes Gear 4th doesn't mean that he's going all out. You know what I mean? Like, put it like this. Like, say like if...
What do you mean? He used Gear 4th versus Cracker.
No, but still, but what I'm trying to say is that like that doesn't have to be the best thing he has. So like let's just say that like if he has
No, I agree, he could have something else.
He could have something else. He has Amber, right?
He has Amber?
Use Pokemon moves. So say Amber's
Amber
basic, right? Then he has Flamethrower. Flamethrower is Gear 4th, right?
Okay.
Flamethrower was like Gear 4th. So he's like, yo, he uses Flamethrower or whatever, right?
So now that doesn't mean he still doesn't have
Fire
Blast or something?
Blast Burn. Yeah, Fire
Blast Burn, because
he's gonna have fire.
Yeah.
He can still have something better up his sleeve. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So like of course he took the Cracker fight seriously, but that doesn't mean that he gave it all he had at that moment, because he still the whole time it was brought up, like, you know, because like, you know, this isn't what he came there for, and look at this point of the story right now, right? It would have been too risky to do it with Cracker, right? And if you think about the way he beat him, he kind of beat Cracker conservatively. He counter attacked him instead of doing a lethal finishing blow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he used his own energy against him. So, but like right now, all that's left is for him to beat this guy, and he can leave. Pretty much, like he doesn't. Big Mom lost her mind.
Well, as far as right now. I mean,
they're all alone right now. Katakuri said we could fight for as long as we want. So it's like right now.
Yeah, we don't know if what's his name is still in the mirror world.
Come on, yo,
we don't know if that's still the case. I mean, we don't know if that's still the case. As far as like going through Brulee's mirrors, we don't know if she has to be conscious or not.
No, I know, but with that guy, what's his name? The Fuku, right? With him,
Daifuku.
Yeah. With him, you see how like when Jack fought Nekomushi and Inarashi and they fought, how everybody else had to stay back. I feel like at the same time, like, you know, he kicks Sanji into flying, but like if Luffy's in Gear 4th or if he's in his new gear, whatever Luffy's doing, he's awakened. He just have to sit there and watch. He's not gonna be a factor.
But if Luffy broke the mirror, like the only way to get out is through a mirror. So like I don't know. It's like because
the fight, Luffy has no mention of saying he's going all out against.
My thing is, if he go all out against Katakuri, bro, I don't see him beating Daifuku afterwards.
Right, if Daifuku is there.
But why would you even entertain that thought? It's like, why would put like this? Look, anyway, right? Why would Oda have Luffy do the impossible, beat Katakuri legitly, and then just Daifuku just come and just take him, grab him up, or beat him? Like, come on, like that's corny. Oda's not gonna do that. So I don't even. It's like why would you even entertain that thought?
Hey, it's not corny at all.
No. But the thing is, no. But here's the thing. Say
that's what happened with the Arranged Army.
Luffy should not be able to beat Katakuri without going all out. Right? That's what we're saying. He shouldn't be able to beat Katakuri without going all out. And if he goes all out, we know there's a drawback where he can't move.
No, but that's up until this point. Remember, see, look, this is why.
So you think he overcame that already?
Pay attention. Yeah, look, just pay attention to, like, you know, if you picked up what Dofi said about I could like use my strings.
Do you think now he can do Gear 4th all day?
Right? No, look, listen, right? Doflamingo could use his strings effortlessly without taking energy. We seen Cracker do it. Katakuri's doing it. So if Luffy learns how to do that right now, right, he can fight this guy on his level, beat him, and walk away. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna be all. He'll look at Doflamingo like, I wish you would.
No pun intended.
Slicks Bro just donated $10. Appreciate it, bro. Said Ty, Grim, and Dustin, Three Stooges.
More like Dumb and Dumber.
It'd actually be funny if we see Daifuku in the mirror world prior to the fight. He's no longer there. That'll be the corny thing.
Do you see that scenario though, where like Luffy learns how to use his powers efficiently without over?
No, the thing is, I see
eventually that'll be whack though. Eventually, we seen him use it twice this arc, and he's out.
Eventually, I see it happening, but right away, like just.
But at the same time, though, like that was before. All right, so like you see how he was losing against Cracker, right? He couldn't touch Cracker. Cracker did Sanji. Luffy rocked him. Like, bang. Like, what are you doing? So it's like when it's life or death, though, it's always different. Like I know he was put in that type of situation. That wasn't even true. He got mad at Cracker pretty much, and that made him turn up because what he said about.
No,
Sanji.
I agree. Like, I agree. Right now, where Cracker
crew,
triggered him to go Gear 4th.
Yeah, right now he's triggered. His whole crew, everything is on the line. He needs to fight this guy to make him escape. He's a captain. He's not going to run away like he did with Kizaru back in the day.
Yeah,
where he told everybody to run. Yeah, it's like he has a plan now. So I think like right now it was different.
I agree that Cracker triggered him to go to Gear 4th, but we know it was going to have to happen eventually. It was coming. It was coming. But he went a lot sooner than I think he wanted to.
But even right now though, with Katakuri though, he's not. But
I don't think
still,
but the thing is, but also Ty, you have to look at
his basic form.
But look at this, Katakuri hasn't attacked him. What's the name of one of Katakuri's attacks?
All these ones, they said it more than once that he has the same abilities than Luffy, and he said it's nothing Luffy could do that he can't.
No, but pretty much what he's doing, he's just copying Luffy's attacks. No, but you think those are his attacks?
I'm not saying he doesn't have better attacks, but I mean, like, come on, don't say he's not attacking.
He hasn't.
Especially when you see when Luffy did his move and he made the bigger punch. Like
everything Luffy has done, Katakuri has done things to show him that he's better. When Luffy tried to use Gear 2nd to escape with speed, Katakuri kicked him in his face, and he's like, "Oh, strength now? Okay, I'm gonna show you that I'm stronger. I'm more efficient. I'm faster. I'm stronger. Now what? Is that enough?"
And I can see into the future to boot.
Is that enough?
That boy said, "How is that for elephant gun? Is that enough?"
But at the same time, though, we know Luffy has more than that. So
I agree. This fight isn't over.
Luffy's not taking it more serious, but she's gonna do it soon. It's like I don't care what Katakuri does. Katakuri could be like, let's race, and he could win the race as long as this is base Luffy. It's like whatever. And I still consider Gear 2nd and 3rd base Luffy because it's not like his ultimate form anymore.
I agree.
I can agree with that. Unless he goes Gear 4th, that's like the next level for him because Gear 2nd and 3rd is just not. It's not doing it.
When Goku Super Saiyan 4 and he'd be like, right now, there's nothing I can't do.
Like I said, the only way
he's gonna go.
This is
he's gonna go Gear 5th. He's gonna be like, right now, Katakuri, it's nothing I can't do. Then after he beats Katakuri up, he's gonna instant transmission back to the ship. Like, all right.
This is what's his name. This is like Goku versus Hit right now, right? But this is with Goku not even learning Super Saiyan God yet. Pretty much, it's like this. It's like a clear separation here. So if Luffy overcomes that, if he overcomes it by watching him already, just watching him.
Good thing. No, but you keep. But see, what I don't like when you say that is that when you say by watching him, you forget what Dofi showed him and you forget what Cracker showed him. Still, you know what I mean?
Personally, I don't think they showed him anything. They just told him.
They did.
But this guy's
they did though. Luffy.
Him.
Yeah. Luffy, I feel like Katakuri is teaching him things as far as being more efficient. But Luffy awakening right now. Did it. Doflamingo was like, yo, look, this is awakening or whatever. Yeah, he said this is awakening.
But that's his awakening.
Yeah, that's teaching him too. It's like right now for some reason.
Are double fruits specific, man.
But Ty, that's literally like me saying, yo, Ty, this is accounting. With this, I can balance anything in the world.
All right, now I can go Google it. You know what I mean? And I can pick up the rest.
You gonna go Google it? You gonna Google it?
That's what Go Google awakening, y'all.
Luffy should Google awakening. I like it. Luffy should Google awakening.
Nah, but like he's still. But this is the thing, though. So it's like you're taking credit away from what Dofi because in a way, right? Doflamingo wasn't really upset. Doflamingo was like, whatever. I just need the newspaper.
No one's taking credit from none of them. But the point we're making,
Doflamingo
listen, bro. Everybody has taught him from the point up. So don't try to act like it's just. But don't act like Katakuri isn't about to teach him too.
No, I'm not saying that Katakuri's not, but I'm saying that Doflamingo contributed. Right, so put it like this: if he does awakening this fight, right? I think that like if he does it this fight, I think that like Doflamingo taught him like 40% of it because Doflamingo put it out to him first. He explained it, whatever. That's probably. That was probably not. Well, act clueless, whatever, like that, because I don't even care. Like, it's mad people.
Literally, all he did when he said awakening.
It's mad people. It's mad people viewing this.
Turn the
It's mad people viewing this stream. Y'all just put in the comments.
So
whatever the case is.
Going to say this is awakening and turn the mirror.
Yo, like the stream, people. Like the stream while you're here. But go ahead.
Like the stream.
I doubt it.
No, but I'm saying, look, Doflamingo, he explained a lot to him. It's like, but at the same time, if you're not smart,
bro.
Put it like,
he didn't explain anything.
If you're not smart, you'll think.
Did he explain verbally or what?
Listen. If you're not smart, Doflamingo didn't explain.
No, I take that back. He did say that with this awakening,
he put Luffy on.
Some people can awaken their powers.
Yeah, he went in. He told Luffy. He told Luffy.
He said that.
I can barely hear what Steve was saying because there's a little ignorant Negro.
Yeah, Steve-O, go. Steve-O, what were you saying, Steve-O? What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that he did explain something. He said that he said there are some devil fruit users who have the ability to awaken their abilities even further.
Yeah.
And being able to affect things aside from their body or whatever. Being able to affect the environment. I could try to go find a quote real quick.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't know why they acting clueless. Like, now they don't know what Dofi told.
But that's all he did.
That's not all he did. He did more than that. You got to pay attention, though. Like,
no, bro, that is all he said. It is all he said.
Somebody ignorant. You call somebody ignorant, but like,
bro.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know what.
I don't know how Luffy could learn awakening from there. I think that could make Luffy more aware. Yeah. Okay, there's a next level here that he's teaching me or making me aware of. But as far as teaching him,
but what else ever though? That's like it's a bunch of people.
Wait, Ty, you're lagging a bit. You're lagging.
Now,
that's like Garp hitting Luffy with hockey. That's like Garp hitting Luffy with hockey, and then Luffy learning hockey from.
It's not like that. By changing the scenario, you're missing what happened, which you don't even understand because you don't think Doflamingo told Luffy nothing.
No, he did.
This is what Dofi said.
All right, go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
No, but look,
there's another stage entirely.
Wait, Ty. Let him read it. Wait, start over, Steve-O. Start over.
He says, listen closely, boy. There is another stage entirely to the powers of Devil Fruit awakening.
I'm teaching you right now.
And he says it's very rare, but some powers can awaken and affect objects aside from the wielder. That's all he said.
There you go.
All right, but that's not all he said. That might be all he said.
All right, that's not all he said, Steve-O. Steve-O, read the rest of the quote. Steve-O, read the rest. Steve-O, read the rest, all right? I'm tired of this.
Listen.
Including the off-screen
panel. Read the rest, Steve-O. We're tired of you doing this, Steve-O. Stop leaving shit out. Read the rest for us, please.
That's bias, bro. Come on.
No, look, listen. So here's what I'm saying. So, like, that might be all he said in that panel, but it's more panels where Doflamingo's explaining the extents of awakening more. So, and this is what I mean. So it's like, more. I don't know why they don't acknowledge the other stuff Dofi said. I don't know, whatever. But like, I'm just saying from what I read. It's like, you know what? Y'all gotta look at the whole fight. Like, put it like this. Just like when y'all get a chance to look at the whole fight and pay attention to everything Doflamingo says, and then you'll see like, oh, he did say more than that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna say about that. But it's like Doflamingo still gave Luffy 30 to 40% of the equation, right? He fights Kraken. This guy Kraken doing the same thing. So whatever, it doesn't matter the percent.
This man gave him a brief synopsis of the course.
He just told him the synopsis of the first page. He gave him 40% of the chapter. Come on, bro.
I do remember him saying
Doflamingo said more.
See,
and this is the thing. Like
I can use my ability limitlessly. I remember saying something like that, but I don't know where he
said a bunch of stuff.
No, he said
that's what I'm saying.
Like he generalized about his power.
He said a bunch of stuff,
but that doesn't tell Luffy.
No, he said a bunch of stuff.
Him doing with only thing that tells Luffy that there's another level to it. That's what Doflamingo was saying. It's levels.
No, that's not.
That's all he's saying,
bro. No, it's not because he also said just like what he just brought up. He also said that like, yo, I could. This doesn't take me, and he didn't.
But that's stunt. No, that's stunting on him though. That's letting him know like you can do this. I can do this all day, bro. That's pretty much what he's saying.
I feel like that's something. That's a lesson that Luffy kind of could have assumed that he would learn later on. Is like
right.
Eventually, I'll get enough endurance to keep using my powers without it tiring.
That's not what's going on. Luffy's like
that just comes with experience.
Gear 4 does take up a lot of energy. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even call that a waste.
It's a way that I could use. It's a way that I could use my double fruit powers without that put Luffy on. Like Luffy. And then he fights Cracker. Cracker's doing it too because Cracker made biscuit soldiers for hours. So it's like Cracker gave him some of the equation, and now when he fights Katakuri, that's the last bit. He's going to be able to do it.
Wait, shout out to Slicks, bro. Wait, hold on, Master J. Slicks, bro, doing it again. He said Luffy's gear second and third didn't do shit against Dofi either. What do you think Luffy's awakening will be? Turning the world rubber would be lame. Being an eraser and erasing devil fruit abilities would be cool.
Whoa, I think that's too broken.
That'd be kind of like Blackbeard.
That sounds like some JoJo shit, bro.
So I think
that's too broken for a main character, man.
I feel like it's gonna
be into an eraser.
I think it's gonna be like a counter.
Erase people's power.
I think it's gonna be like a counter. Like it's like when you hit him, it's like you're gonna feel the impact as well. So like the pain that he feels, he's gonna be able to bounce it back.
Turning stuff in the rubber is funny. Like if Luffy, if Luffy turned the floor, and if Luffy turned the floor and the wall into rubber, he could jump on the floor, get momentum, punch Katakuri into the wall and just have him bounce back and just punch him and just bounce back and just punch him and just like wow.
So basically like volleyball? Right. He gonna treat Katakuri like a volleyball?
Look, One Piece is already too much of a comedy as it is, man. That would just escalate that even more.
Blaze, I like Blaze A comment here. I want to read Blaze A comment. He says, sadly, I think Luffy may awaken his Devil Fruit, or he may copy off of Bellamy's attack. That may be why they're in a closed area, such as the Mirror World. The Mirror World isn't that small, though. Like, it's a closed area, but the Mirror World isn't, like small. Where you're going to be bouncing off, like...
Yeah, it's not small, but...
It's not small.
Yeah, shout out to Bellamy, though. I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to Bellamy. I like Bellamy.
You might as well say that the Mirror World encompasses the entirety of Whole Cake Island, bro.
Yeah.
Luffy's going to blow up. Luffy's going to get big.
So if the Mirror World... So wait, so there must be other mirrors there then, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Because
right, so Luffy breaking that mirror doesn't really have much credence.
It doesn't hold much weight.
Right, exactly.
It holds weight because who's to say that he won't just go in the middle of a meeting that they having right now, bro?
Yeah, true. But it's like...
Wait, what?
He broke the mirror that goes
back. Who's to say that he won't land in the middle of a meeting that they having or something, bro? If he jumps into a random mirror.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We
have no idea how to navigate.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like there's still ways out.
No, right. It's just no way. It's just no direct way back to the ship. But the other thing though is that like what I still said at the same time, nobody could stop him, but Smoothie, and I think Smoothie.
Yeah, I don't think Luffy gets back to the ship until like I think he gets to Sanji before he gets to the ship. Like he meets back up with Sanji again.
He probably leaves.
You know what I'm saying? Like after he leaves the Mirror World, then he meets up with Sanji.
And Sanji's flying on the carpet, right?
Yeah, Sanji's on Arabian right now.
Yeah. So he could just they could just fly Luffy back to the ship when this is all over. That's what I'm saying. Like it's set up for Luffy to just beat Katakuri up. So.
Yeah, it's set up for Luffy to beat Katakuri up, but I don't feel like it's gonna be that.
Hey, I have a question. Do y'all expect now this goes into like the parallel theory again, but like do y'all expect Luffy to like bring back another old move? Because some dude in the comments, I forgot who it was, he said on the last video, he was all like, Tank Man is just the Gear 4th version of Fusen.
Right. I said that.
So,
he copied me. I said it like a minute ago.
Yeah, Brago said that. See, Master J, he just tried to get a sub. He was like, yo, let me... I seen something like that. He might give me a sub if I shout him out. But that was Brago, so no sub.
I didn't even say his name. Go.
Nah, great. Finish, Master J.
I mean, that's it. Y'all think
that was it? Oh, so you're saying if you have... okay, so what's a move from Luffy that we've seen, like, him use pre-time skip or whatever, that he could copy? I mean, I know Jorbo had a theory as far as, like, a Red Hawk that's in Gear 4th.
Yeah, he likes Red Hawk, he likes Gatling, he likes Pistol.
He used Hawk Gatling already on Katakuri. That didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work at all.
What you mean, the organ?
No. Oh, yeah, Hawk. Organ is already Gatling.
Yeah, Hawk Gatling. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of.
Well, I do think with Luffy attacks that like it's like limitless though. He can always like recreate those basic attacks and make them more advanced, and he's been doing it like over and over and over.
Yeah. Arnold Henderson, he said he only broke the mirror that leads to the Sunny. That was necessary to protect his crew. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, okay, so the perception of Luffy breaking the mirror was that Luffy's trapped, right? That was the perception. But the thing is, Luffy was just protecting his crew. Luffy, essentially, it's a mirror world. There's more mirrors. I don't think, like, Luffy isn't trapped. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
But that still doesn't mean that he's just going to run out of any random man. And he's about to, like, yo, like, Katakuri, pretty much, like, if I can't tell, Katakuri's been wanting to fight Luffy this whole arc, pretty much.
I agree. He's been interested in Luffy.
But what was it that Luffy did at first that sparked his interest? Was it when he came out the cake? Was that the first time he seen Luffy, or no? It was other stuff too?
No, at that point he was kind of underestimating Luffy because he casually kicked him. I think Luffy. I think the thing is like Luffy managed to like every time Katakuri, even when he saw the future, like shit still kept happening.
No, it was probably that though. Because at the same time though, he was like, "Yo, I can't even help." And of course, like it's like whatever. But it's like, yo, that's probably the only time somebody did something that he couldn't help.
I mean, because the only thing he couldn't help was like he can't stop the cake from breaking.
No, but still, Luffy was responsible for that. Goofy Luffy was responsible for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so but how does Katakuri stop Luffy from breaking out the cake?
No, but how doesn't matter. But I mean, the point is that like
I mean, how?
This is the first time someone did something that I can't stop.
Brago's point is that Capone could have busted out the cake, but either way, it's like there's no stopping anybody from busting out the cake if they're already inside.
No, but I mean that like who Katakuri is, right? That's probably the first time somebody ever did something that like
that you couldn't stop.
Yeah, probably
technically not true because
no. I know, but come on, Capone kills people for fun.
Sanji just did something he couldn't stop.
Well, yeah, true, but Luffy's the captain though. But it's like Luffy.
I mean,
wait, someone said, "What if his awakening is whack as f, but his use of it is crazy, kind of like Cracker's." Wait, we think Cracker's awakening is whack?
We don't even know what Cracker's awakening is.
I was about to say, like, is that a true question?
Yeah, I think people don't like Cracker for some reason.
No,
I don't know.
Cracker awakening wasn't whack. He just didn't use it like when he made Biscuit Soldiers Forever, that was his awakening, but he didn't use the part of his awakening.
According to Ty's off-screen panels, you gotta make sure to say that every time, bro. That's your disclaimer.
Like, we'll put it like this: like, y'all look into it and y'all see how stupid Master J is, because that's all that does. All that does is make you sound stupid.
Make him sound stupid for looking at the manga, bro.
Yeah, because obviously the character's awakened, and you're acting like he's not.
No. We can agree that he's awakened, but is that his awakening? Like, what is?
No, but listen. So like he's making the Biscuit Soldiers, and then the way he's using his fruit, he's using it in a way that you can tell he's awakened. Now, they put it like this: Did we see him just turn everywhere into biscuits? No. So we don't know his awakening, but he is awakened. Because we've seen the other traits of being awakened.
No, I can agree. I think we all agree that he is awakened. I think we all agree there.
That's also what I just said.
Yeah, we all agree that he's awakened, but I don't think where we don't agree is that we've seen his awakening already.
Yeah, we didn't. But with that, though, that's like we didn't see his special. You know what I mean? Pretty much. Like,
but the thing is, how Cracker was overwhelming Luffy, at the beginning. I don't know why you would use your awakening already.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Even towards the end,
but we still seen him using traits of it.
Even towards the end, it like he didn't know that Luffy's power was gonna switch up like that, where he had like the hard but rubbery hockey. Because if he did, he probably would have used a stronger attack.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't wait till we see this fight with Luffy and Katakuri, so that we can really, I want to see where Luffy is. But the thing is, I don't expect this is gonna like tell us much, because based on how Oda does things, he leaves things very vague. Where was the last fight where, other than the Rob Lucci fight, where after that fight we're like, okay, Luffy is here, like.
Nah, but still, but things lead to things. It's like Taya, Luffy. It was just a clash. Not to me, Luffy could have beat Fuji. He's about to beat Katakuri. He could beat people on those level now. I'm not saying he could do it easy, but like he didn't even go get for a fight in Fuji. He did pretty good.
Do you think he can beat Fuji in 20 minutes?
I don't care how long he beats Fuji, and he could beat Fuji. You know what I mean? Like, of course, it could be my opinion. You know what I mean? But like, after he beats Katakuri, that would be more like way more possible, and it would make way more sense. But right now, I could praise y'all Lord Admirals and be like,
I think we can kind of tell where Luffy was after he beat Don Chinjiao. Don't laugh at that.
Really? Chinjiao could barely get up. He's like, I'm old. I was in my prime.
I don't know
exactly.
I don't know why y'all always. It's like y'all only see things as Luffy being the underdog. Y'all don't see the other part of the story where it's like he's getting stronger and stronger.
No, we agree that Luffy's getting stronger. I think we all agree.
No, I mean he's fighting.
But we don't think he's Admiral stronger.
Good. But listen, he's fighting Fujitora. He did mad good. Sabo fought him, did mad good. Zoro even fought him, did mad good. Sanji had that situation with Katakuri, did mad good. Luffy's still like captain though. So like when these people do good, it's like this makes Luffy look better and stuff. So Luffy's fighting Fujitora, and Luffy's like, I'm not running from an Admiral, I'm not running from Yako, and Fuji's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're strong enough to say so. Like, yeah, that's true. And he wasn't joking around with him. When he tried that with Sabo, Sabo was like, he was like, ooh, impressive. This is like the number one of the revolutionary Sabo was like, nah, don't lie, like don't try and play me. But with Luffy, it's not like Luffy's stupid. Luffy was like, you know, like he really meant that about Luffy. And then you're gonna see when he fights Katakuri that like is Katakuri an admiral or a Yonko? No, but I think that the right hand man, like Marco, when we see Marco fight Kizaru, they're strong enough to fight an admiral. So when he beats Katakuri, that's like him beating an admiral. And then an admiral stands a chance against a Yonko. They just can't beat a Yonko. Like it's not a 50-50 thing. You know what I mean? But I think like they have a small chance. Like we see with Akainu.
So many controversial things in that one long-winded sentence.
Yeah, I'm expecting that everybody I talk to has a high IQ. That's all. Like if you need me to dumb it down, let me know. I'll dumb it down.
Yeah, I here, like I said, I don't think Luffy's beaten Fujitora. I feel like Luffy has some ways to go as far as like efficiency. I feel like that's what he's learning here as far as Katakuri is concerned.
See, but all right, but it's like I don't know how you could say that when he's a new admiral on that. So like to me, he doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
to me, he's definitely
I think he is a new admiral, but the fact that he was recognized and acknowledged for his strength to become an admiral, we have to kind of scale him up to all these other.
I'm not saying that makes him trash, but I'm saying that probably means that he's weaker than Kizaru.
If he's weaker than Kizaru, it's a slight difference.
But still weaker than Kizaru. Every difference matters. So like when you had the fight with Marco versus Kizaru, where it was like, to me Marco won, but whatever. Whether you want to say Marco won, it was equal, whatever. Kizaru didn't win the fight until they jumped Marco, right? No, but listen, because that's not the point. So, but you know, Kizaru didn't win the fight until they jumped Marco. So look, if we replace Katakuri right now, right, with Marco, right, and Luffy's fighting Marco. If Luffy beats Marco, that's like, yo, Marco could have beat Kizaru too. And it's like that means Luffy can beat Marco. He can beat Kizaru. If we replace Marco,
you think Luffy can beat Kizaru too?
Listen, yes, yeah. I think the Admirals is gods though. Just listen to the example. Like it's enough reference examples that you could pick up what I'm saying. So look, Marco. To me, Marco beat Kizaru, but y'all biased and y'all don't want to say Marco beat him. But what do you want to say? What do you want to say that they tied?
Oh my God, the stupidity that's coming out of his mouth, bro.
How did Marco beat him, bro?
The blowjobs I give the Admirals is.
Why are y'all even letting him talk at this point?
Y'all give the Admirals.
How did Marco beat Kizaru?
I have a video on my channel.
I watched it, Ty.
All right, and
I don't agree.
You don't have to agree. When Luffy beats Katakuri, it's like you're gonna have no. At the same time, like you don't have to agree because it's like when you fanboying, it's hard to see the light. But like you're gonna see what I'm talking about sooner or later.
Luffy can even beat Cracker for real.
He was. That was a game. He was.
Hey man, it was a game to him, bro.
You even said earlier in the same
stream. All a game.
Yo, you even said earlier in this chapter that I said earlier in the chapter. You said earlier in the stream.
Yeah.
That triggered Luffy.
No, I agree. No, he definitely triggered Luffy to Gear 4th, but we also agreed that it was coming. Like he was gonna have to go to Gear 4th eventually. And then the fact that Nami was there, it's not like Nami was like, okay, she happened to be there. I feel like Oda put Nami there because Nami was necessary for Luffy to defeat Cracker, as far as like how Oda was setting it up. At least that's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This time must be trolling. So, can I switch places with Ty? What time is it? It's 57 minutes. We got 3 minutes left, guys. I want to at least take a nap before the chapter comes out because I'm going to react as soon as it comes out. Guys, do you have any last predictions as far as what you think is going to happen?
My predictions are trash. I really don't say much. It's just that I think the whole fight gonna be in this chapter.
So my predictions are trash. Like,
I mean, really though, I really don't have nothing to say other than I think Katakuri about to go in, show why he's superior, and that's gonna be the end of the chapter.
Like the stream people, Master J, what do you think?
I think we're gonna see the Sanji version of Fire Lord Ozai. You know what I'm saying? Like doing the, baking the cake with some flames and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be dope.
Wait, Slick's bro said, can Zoro's sword be used as a mirror? No,
Stop it.
No.
Yo, y'all niggas got chill, bro. Y'all think Luffy about to jump out to Zoro? Like Zoro about to
No, bro. It can't be used as a mirror. What type of...
Do you think Usopp's goggles could be used as a mirror? Like, come on, that's ridiculous.
Man, them niggas on the other side of the world, bro.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Zoro's sword used as a mirror. Like, Zoro's like, here I come.
No, tripping.
Wait, they said Corey would said Luffy one-shotted Cracker, then continued to fight the rest of the day. Like, come on. Obviously, Luffy didn't go all out because if he did, then he wouldn't have wasted all that time. Wait, what? Luffy one-shotted Cracker? What? What? What do you mean?
Hold on, I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick. If y'all don't know it, I'm not talking to nobody in the stream. I'm talking to the subs. Like, I just gotta explain something to y'all. Like,
go ahead.
Like y'all might not know this.
Break it down.
Yeah, I gotta break it down because that comment was on the money. See, the thing is that like in this stream, right? Like, it's two forces, right? Not good and evil, but like
It's two forces. Go ahead.
It's two forces. One force. Wait, is it more? It might be more than two forces, but the two main forces though is like the people that.
I felt it coming. I was like, "Where's the soundtrack, yo? Where's the soundtrack?" Go ahead.
So in this stream, it's two main forces: the people who never want One Piece to end, who are servants of the Admirals, and they're biased to everything. Like the Admirals never lose to them; they're invincible. Fujitora could just like send somebody out of space and kill him. Kizaru, he could just punch you 50 billion times in 1 second at the speed of light and kill you. These people, Akainu can just turn the world into lava and end the whole One Piece world. The same with Aokiji, he can freeze the whole world. This is what these people think, and that's crazy. I don't agree with that, right? But it's some people too.
The
like
majority of the One Piece planet is water. But continue.
See, look, they agree with this stuff. Master J said it. Like they try to act like they don't agree with that, but you know what I mean. So like when you say certain things, right? Oh man, they on to me. They cut my soundtrack off. Alright, so
this is like at an award show, right? At an award show when you give it a speech and shit, like they're like, "Alright, enough of this. This nigga, this speech going on for way too long, niggas. It's time." Like,
all right, yeah. So Brago, so Brago's cut me up, but that's what I mean is that like not everything is the way that it seems. You know what I mean? Like they have an agenda at the end of the day.
No, I agree. I agree with what you said. Was like Fujitora can't just like send everybody to space. Kizaru's not going to like one shot everybody. Like
people really said that though, and I'm like, yo, and I got me mad. I'm like, I look, I'm like, and it's funny. It was in a Matt B stream. They was saying that they was dead serious.
But Fujitora is gonna send people into space.
They think he's all right. You think he's strong for other reasons, but they think that he's, and it wasn't Matt though, but it's what was said in his stream though.
It's probably
they think that he's so strong that he could just like
it's probably Grim.
Freeze you.
I can see Grim saying that.
Freeze you and just send you out of space and kill you. And I'm like, nah, that's your imagination though. I don't want what you think.
I think he can do that to fodder. I don't think he can do that to
Grim thinks.
I think he can do that to anybody that can fight back.
Right, Grim thinks Fujitora can beat Law, Sabo, Doflamingo, Zoro, and Luffy all at once.
And I second that motion.
Come on, bro. Come on, son. Like
I honestly agree with that, bro.
What?
But it was even parts. It was parts. I'm not saying Law could beat him, because
Law, Zoro, Luffy, Doflamingo, Sabo.
At the same time.
There you go.
Look at
I'm not saying that he won.
Wait, first of all, I think Sabo is like high commander level, right? So I don't think he's just like picking up Sabo and tossing him around. We still have Law, Zoro, Luffy, and Doflamingo there.
How could you even say that about Sabo when?
How much was Sabo's bounty though?
It doesn't matter about the bounty.
Come on,
like
we gonna do that?
We
gonna do that? That's what we doing. That's what we doing. All right.
Yeah.
How could you even say that about Sabo when him and Sabo fought evenly? Like I have an analysis video on my page too. If
they fought evenly,
for Sabo versus.
Because Sabo could even go all out using a devil fruit he just got 20 minutes earlier, right?
Like since that fight started, Fuji was trying to like when the fight first started, Fuji tried to scare Sabo. He was like, "Do you know the position you're in?" Sabo was like,
Pharaoh said he agrees with Grim. He can control gravity, bro. Listen, he can control gravity, but we don't know how gravity is gonna react to these guys. These guys are not just gonna lay there and like we saw how gravity affected Sabo. Sabo was getting out of the gravity. And Zoro got out of the gravity. Luffy got out of the gravity. These niggas can get out of the gravity.
See, and Pharaoh, y'all check out his subs. Like, y'all think he got
don't come at my boy Pharaoh, bro.
Nah, y'all think he got over subs for making good videos?
Stop it! Don't do this. Pharaoh got to pull up. Pharaoh, you got to pull up, Pharaoh.
He's a part of the One Piece Illuminati. He makes the videos that they want. He puts that message out, and they give him subs. You know what I mean?
Pharaoh, you got to pull up.
Man, all I'm gonna say is, dog.
And he still got more subs than you too, bro.
Katakuri gonna show us why he worth $1 billion.
Hey man, that billion berry bounty. But honestly, yo, like I said,
hold up, if Fujitora was a pirate, sorry to cut you off, bro. If Fujitora was a pirate, how big do you think his bounty would be?
It would be over $1 billion.
Fuji? No, it would. Let me see.
It'd be over $1 billion.
I think it would be like $1 billion too, probably.
Yeah,
I think it would be over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by a small amount, I think that like nothing huge. Like I don't see that. I don't see that $2 billion. I don't see that 1.5 billion. You know what I mean?
GL Dre Jarul says, "What is Ty YouTube channel? Is Taekwon 1000 Finest? You can find him there.
Yes,
Master J's YouTube channel is Master J 202.
I don't have videos. I don't make videos, so there's no point.
Master J 202 and Stebo's channel is
actually check out my Taekwon 1000 Finest exposed video.
Stebo Game Boy. You can find Stebo at Stebo Game Boy.
It got hella views. It got like 2 likes.
If it got hella views,
fake account.
Because I'm popping. I mean, like that has nothing to do with your content.
And then Wallo's coming with his channel soon, so look out for Wallo's channel. Wait on it. So you know,
Chatty's channel is Chatty 5046.
Think like Chatty 5046.
Chatty's not even in here.
Chatty's in the chat. No, people are saying he has a gravity. Okay, here's the thing. I think we lose it here. This is where we lose it. Where we try to equate the gravity that works in the real world, and we try to turn it into One Piece, where we think it's going to work the exact same way. And then we talk about light speed as well. How fast is Luffy moving in comparison to light speed? Like Luffy isn't.
No, but yo, Brago, people be trying to tell me Fuji could create black holes. Like I'm like, bro, till we see that shit, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. That's all I be saying is that like no, but here's the thing though, they hold him up to that standard based off their imagination. But like what he really did, he didn't do nothing. Sabo said you ain't touching Luffy, and he put him in his place, and they tied. You know what I mean? He wasn't godly. He wasn't.
But what people go back to is the fact that he had enough gravity to bring down the meteors. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. That's great. But what I'm saying is like, how do we equate that to strength in One Piece? Like, how do you know as far as like the strength to pull down a meteor in essence compared to like the strength of someone in One Piece, like with Mach Vice, like the ton fruit, right?
Oh, that's different.
No, what I'm saying is like,
to me, like
that's a good argument, but that is different. That Mach Vice's powers is like
no, it is different. But what human is standing up to like a ton of force?
Aokiji did this fight. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, and then I gotta go because like they after me now. Like I said that. I'm not safe anymore. I risk my safety trying to tell y'all that. So you know,
man, just for safe, you gotta
like
say
the stream. Nah, but all right. So remember when Aokiji froze the whole water and he just rode on his bike or something like that, or he froze the whole water and like walked on it.
Yeah, he was biking.
Yeah. And then he did it again at Marineford. He just froze the whole area like it was nothing.
Really?
So I think that's his double fruit. It's not that he was so strong he froze the whole ocean. Nah, that's not what happened. That's his double fruit. And I feel like when Fuji uses his gravity, like when he picked up everything at Dressrosa, it's not Fuji like picking it up. It's like he has control of gravity.
Yeah. So what Fuji does, Fuji can remove
the. You're right. It's not like because them niggas so good with their
No. With Fuji's fruit,
they so good with their double fruits. They don't just eat the fruits and be able to do things like that.
With Fuji's fruit, but with Fuji, like he can remove the gravity. If you remove the gravity, then it's like, is that really crazy?
I'm not saying that.
No, it's a little bit of both, man.
No, listen, I'm not saying that I'm not saying he could do that since day one with his fruit, but I mean that like as far as when he does that, it's through his double fruit power. It's not that he's that strong that he can just like, you know what I mean? It's like he makes it way. I feel like
the fact that he can pinpoint is more impressive as far as like all the rubble. That's impressive. Yeah, true. But I felt as far as like holding it up there, he removes the gravity and keeps it there. So it's like I don't know if that's like physical strength. You know what I mean? Because people like equate it to that.
I don't think that's.
But that's multitasking.
No, it's multitasking. That's what I'm saying. That's impressive. But as far as like, it's not like physical strength. Wait.
Who's to say that he can... Okay, go ahead.
Bob said Brago's tripping. I don't think the Fujitora will win personally, but I think it's going to be a close fight either way. All of these people are third commander level or a little less than that.
There you go.
Okay, so say Sabo's third commander level, Doflamingo's third commander level, Law's third commander level. Do you think an admiral is running through like everybody else except the captain of a crew, as far as a captain of a Yonko's crew?
Do I think they're running train on him? I wouldn't say that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I didn't say that at all.
I mean, I'm sorry. Shout out.
Akainu pretty much did the same thing, bro, and he was heavily injured.
I mean, that is true. But it has been like confirmed that Akainu's on another level from the other admiral.
Bro.
Was he at that time?
I wouldn't say he's on another level. He just beat another admiral.
That way, that's
in his life.
Yo, no, at
that time he did beat another admiral. At that time that he did that feat that we're talking about, he did not beat another admiral.
He did not beat another admiral, but he was still. But at that time, I feel like he was still stronger.
Come on, man.
The feat didn't happen yet. No, the feat didn't happen yet, but we know that he was still stronger based on what happened, right?
So yeah, but is he that much stronger to go from losing to them niggas to being able to hold him off on his own, heavily injured?
I mean, and then also with Marineford, it's like tough to use that as a scaling because it's like so off in like a bunch of places.
Yeah, but that's all we got though.
I mean, that's all we got. Doesn't mean that's what we should use.
So what else are we gonna use?
I mean, it has to be like the thing is using Marineford and then comparing it to like the actual story. It's like pretty much like it's not consistent at all. So it's like we use Marineford when it's like convenient for us. So it's like, I mean, you can use it, I suppose.
No,
but it's like we all go to one Marineford when it's like we try to prove a point that's like essentially can't prove. But go ahead.
It's supposed to be convenient. It's in the story.
No, my point is like, bro, you feel me? A lot of people think that the admirals could stand up to the Yonko, bro. And we seen Big Mom whole crew was shook. Like they didn't even want no parts of that shit, bro. They like, nah, bro, we good. Remember, Katakuri was like, nah, this island's over. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just thought about this, but to be honest, I think like the position of admiral isn't too crazy, considering that they said that there was like a couple vice admirals that were like on that level of admiral or like close to it. So I don't think that admiral's like Yonko level. Just to put that out there.
You don't think admiral's Yonko level? Like, I think so. Personally, I think so.
Didn't they say that there were 3 runner-ups to be admiral?
It was like Momoshagi. It's 2, Momoshagi and Shaton. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the runner-ups.
So they have a potential. So they have a potential of 5 admirals, 5 admiral level.
From Master J, but from what's going on with what we saw with Big Mom's backstory, the world government, they do this. They go out and they look for people with that potential. So is it crazy that they have 5 people that could be admirals and like 2 runner-ups?
I'm just saying, man. What is admiral level if Big Mom was admiral level at 15
she wasn't admiral level at 5. She had the potential.
The potential.
To be that.
Yeah, the potential.
I guess, man.
The potential. But yeah, I don't think admirals are equal to Yonko, but I feel like honestly, like the community as a whole kind of overrated Yonko, but that's not our fault. That's how Oda has been portraying the Yonko. So, but I do think like admirals they're up there. The admirals
according to his statement, originally the Yonko were the were the end of series villains, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? He didn't mention the Marines at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me say this, bro. Like, do y'all think that Whitebeard lived up to his strongest man title? Even though him himself said.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, because him himself said, I can't be the strongest man forever.
Right. So, no, he did. He did based on like what he was able to accomplish whilst being sick and like old. So we can kind of scale it saying, based on what he did in Marineford, sick, basically just coming off the drip and the IV, he walked off the ship and he outlasted. I mean, this dude was amazing at Marineford. You know what I'm saying? And he was sick. So scaling him up to being like in his prime and being young and like not sick, whew, that's a scary sight.
But that's my point. I'm like, bro, if Kaido is the strongest creature,
yeah,
and he's not sick or anything,
yeah,
what do they think that he's gonna be capable of?
Yeah, you're right.
I know. Well, from that sense alone, we can tell that he's most likely stronger than the Admiral.
So what if Luffy one-shots one of his contemporaries?
I mean, that's very possible.
Nah, because I don't see Luffy one shot Jack, bro. No way.
Wouldn't his contemporaries be the other Yonko?
Talking about Big Mom and them.
Yeah, he not one shot none of the Yonko.
No, why would that happen?
I'm saying people are saying it's gonna happen.
I ain't never heard nobody say that.
That Luffy's gonna one shot Big Mom.
Look, my point is, bro.
I hope I y'all
look.
Wait, people saying Big Mom's a joke. Bro, Big Mom is not a joke. Like, I don't know what y'all been reading. Big Mom is not a joke.
Luffy's. What did Luffy say when he seen Inarashi?
Ooh,
he's strong.
Yeah,
you feel me? And everybody who said that to usually has been stronger than him,
or on his level
in that class.
Yeah, at least on his level.
Yes.
So you think so Jack was able to beat or hold off, essentially beat, Inarashi and Nekomamushi, who, if we scale it, should be as strong as Luffy.
Yeah. And he fought them for 12 days without even going full power.
Well, okay. Now, just to clear up something before we continue on that, I would say that Jack was probably at least on the same level as Inarashi and them, because...
Oh, definitely. I think he was stronger than them individually.
No. This is why I say, hold on. Because, like, he's a Zoan, he's most likely awakened, and that therefore gives him more stamina.
Right.
So his stamina feat is kind of like... You can kind of tone that down to being his devil fruit.
So I feel like Zack would be a terrible matchup for someone like Sanji, right? Because Sanji, because I feel like if Zoro can actually, like, Zoro can cut him, right? So it's like he's losing blood. That probably is going to affect him more than like blunt force attacks, like from Sanji.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's like
but Inarashi was fighting him with a sword, and Nekomamushi was fighting with a goddamn
that's what I'm saying.
staff.
Right, but I feel like he was just so much stronger than them, as far as like. I really think they're as strong as Luffy, right? As far as like, but I feel like Jack. I honestly think Jack is the right hand at this point. I feel like if they have people stronger than Jack with like 1.5 billion berries, it's like, wait, hold up, you know what I mean?
He only got 1 billion.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like they're gonna be people probably around like 9 and 8. I don't feel like it's gonna be. Maybe there may be one person stronger than Jack. Maybe one.
And if he is, he's probably not. He's probably just an affiliate. He's probably not like on the Kaido Pirates.
Well, and that goes back to how strong you think the Shogun is, right?
No, Jack is a part of the Beast Pirates.
No. He's talking about the other person.
I'm saying if there's somebody stronger. Yeah, if there's somebody stronger.
Yeah, so the Shogun. So I feel like every Yonko is gonna have like an X factor, right? Somebody that's kind of associated with them, but not necessarily part of their crew, right? So like, or not part of their like command force. And I feel like for Big Mom that was Perospero, where it's like technically he's not like a commander. But that nigga's pretty damn strong, like, as an outlier for Big Mom. Whereas, like, you come in, you're like, damn, she got 3 sweet commanders. But then you see this random, like, gay-looking dude coming out of nowhere that's, like, eating candy and, like, doing damage.
Hey, look at the gay-looking dude coming out of nowhere.
Stop, bro. Stop, bro.
Oh, my gosh, man. I knew you was going to say something. What's good, everybody?
What's good, man?
What's good?
What's going on?
Hey, man, you just missed an epic speech, bro.
Huh?
You just missed an epic speech, my boy. Ty just dipped out, man.
Epic speech about what?
Kizaru, Luffy being stronger than Kizaru.
Oh wow! Oh shit! Damn, that's almost as bad as Grim talking about Fujitora stronger than Mihawk.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Grim saying Fujitora can solo like all the Dressrosa.
Oh, I mean that's as bad as that too, but hey.
But
that's not that bad.
Come on.
Fujitora would just pick up the entire island just supposed to send to space.
Bro, Brago, you come on, man. You could have been like, hey, I'm streaming today or something. This nigga
Wait, Matt,
Brago,
I sent you the link. I sent you the link.
I know, bro. I know. You just sent me the link out of nowhere. I'm like, this nigga Brago is Hollywood. He can't give a nigga.
Nah, you see what happened? What happened? Literally, yo. I'm like, so tomorrow, I was like, all right, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Or I'm not going to be going into work tomorrow.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not. Yes, I plan on doing a live reaction. I was like, man, I'm probably going to stream like in the morning. But then I was like, I saw a bunch of people hit me on Twitter. I was like, yo, where's the chapter? So I was like, all right, I'm going to do a stream saying, just explaining where the chapter is and I'm going to end it. But shit never work out that way, right?
Yeah, it don't ever go that way.
He was in 3 minutes, 30 minutes ago.
It never go that way. So it's like I was like,
you say. You say you're gonna do a stream for fucking 5 minutes and that bitch go for 5 hours.
It just extends, man. I don't know what happens, But then Ty came in and Ty started going at Katakuri, saying some crazy stuff. So then that went back and forth for a while. Then we got into the Kizaru and the Admirals. Now what we were talking about, like the Yonkos, all the Yonkos having like outliers where they have like their commanders, but then they have like a person that's like as strong as a commander or could be possibly stronger, that they have like an X factor. And like with Blackbeard,
most likely on their team.
Yeah, Blackbeard, I think that's Aokiji. With Shanks, honestly, I think that's Mihawk. To be honest,
that makes sense.
Yeah, and then
Kaido has the Shogun.
And then Big Mom has Pedo.
Okay, so wait, y'all are saying, y'all are saying that the Yonko have someone in their crew.
Not in the crew. They're not in the crew. They're just an affiliate.
That is stronger or as strong as an admiral?
As a commander. As one of their commanders. So as far as like you kind of market their, you think of a Yonko, you think they have like their commanders, right? This person necessarily isn't a commander of theirs, but they would join them in an epic fight. You know what I mean? Where it's like
that's strong.
Right. So it's like you expect Kaido and his calamities and shit, but then all of a sudden the Shogun comes out of nowhere. It's like, holy shit. Like how we gonna match up with this dude? Then we have like Blackbeard. You got like all his commanders, and Aokiji comes out of nowhere. You're like, wait, what? Aokiji? Then Shanks.
I think Pearl Sparrow coming up short though, bro.
I mean, he is, but the thing is, I said like I don't know, like 3 chapters ago, I said Pedo Sparrow is stronger than Luffy. People went crazy. I think was this before the bounty? I don't remember.
Honestly, I feel like
I see the potential in it, but for honestly, right now,
I feel like my bad. Honestly, I feel like Big Mom intended for her outliers to be like the warrior of Elbaf or something like that.
Yeah,
like
it kind of fell through.
It didn't work out that way.
But I feel like Big Mom is more top heavy than all the other Yonko though. As far as what we've seen, we haven't seen them for the most part. But Big Mom, like she has a bunch of strong people on her crew.
I feel like it just seems that way because Whitebeard went up against the Marines.
No, but that's my point with the whole Kaido shit. Kaido don't have as much commanders, but his niggas are real deal, bro. Like.
Yeah. He has like 3 solid dudes. Or I feel like he's a female that is going to be a calamity as well. Personally,
I hope so.
Yeah,
most likely Blackbeard's going to fall short too, considering he's the newest Yonko.
No, all of their X factors are going to fall short because
no, not his X factor. I'm saying his people. How are you saying Big Mom had top? She was real top heavy and all that.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Burgess.
What? I haven't heard any theories about this, man. So I'm gonna be the first one to say it. Green Bull is a girl.
Wow.
I've heard people say that.
Wow.
Man, I'm like, that's been trending, bro.
Nah, man, I haven't. Hey, but look. You know the thing is though, man. I don't be paying attention to what all of those other folks say. So
I feel you. Matt, like, come through, yo. I got something epic to drop, y'all. Yo, I think Green Bull is a girl.
How you preface your statement by saying I haven't heard nobody else say this?
Matt, like, I ain't hear shit. He said, Matt, like, from what I got my ear to, yo.
Coming out his ears.
He said, from what I got my ear to, I ain't hear nothing.
Make a stream say 90 minutes, bro.
Get out of here.
Huh?
90 minutes for the One Piece chapter, bro.
You're lying.
90 minutes?
You're lying.
90 minutes. Check
Who
Twitter, bro. Go to Mega Stream's Twitter.
You're lying.
Oh,
I'm not lying at all.
Lit. Okay,
like,
so
this is real.
live reaction, people.
Nah, I got you. Nah, we
or Brago, you trying to hit that daytime stream?
Did you say you got to take a nap? 90 minutes? You got to take a nap?
Take a half an hour nap. No.
You down for that daytime? Brago, you down for that daytime stream tomorrow? You know I always got them on deck.
What time we thinking?
Unlike you, I'll hit you with a message and I'll be like, hey, bro, I'm a stream in like 2 or 3 hours. You know, I can't be Hollywood like you. Wallow, you know, bro, you good for it. You good for it. Just hit me up, or I'll get you on Twitter, bro. Of course, always.
90 minutes, yeah. So so it's gonna happen in 90 minutes. Wait, Matt. I'm on this like, what is this? I'm on this like Hispanic manga stream. Yo, Steve, can you send me the link to this like this Twitter, bro?
That nigga said Hispanic manga
These
stream.
niggas ain't tweet since 2010, bro. Like, I don't know who these niggas are. Like,
can't you read Spanish?
Hold on. What? No, it isn't. Wait, actually, it's Italian,
ain't
bro.
That your native tongue?
This is Italian.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, yo, man. So I don't know if y'all are like Destiny fans, bro, but bruh.
Nah, that shit is crazy. Like I haven't stopped playing it, bro.
Like I haven't.
No, both of y'all got that shit.
Brago playing video games.
Yeah, Destiny 2.
Then I might have to go get it, bro.
I think this nigga Brago is trolling.
I do too.
Brago, I just tagged.
Like, I think Brago is a master troll. I don't believe anything Brago says.
Nah, Destiny is really lit, bro. Stop doing that. Don't play me. Don't play me, bro. Don't play me. Don't try to play me, nah.
Brago, you were supposed to add
been
me
on 2K
PlayStation.
Heavy.
Bro, Brago, you were supposed to add me on PSN a long time ago, bro. It's still
I added you.
What's up with
I added you.
What's my name on
I added some
PSN?
I added some dude named Big Daddy Vince Smoke. That wasn't you? That was you, bro? Bro, that's my bad, bro. I thought it was you. Wait, what's your PSN, bro? That's my fault, dog. Somebody gotta let me know.
I'm dead, man. This nigga Brago's still stuck playing fucking what's that shit?
What, Burning Blood?
One Piece. Yeah, there you go.
I played Burning Blood yesterday, bro. That shit is still lit, man. I don't know what you're talking about, dog. That shit was lit. We got people online too. Come on, yo.
I'm waiting for that Pirate Warriors 4 with Gear Force.
That shit ain't coming.
Is that even gonna happen?
That ain't coming. Yeah. That ain't coming, yo. For real. But nah. As far as Destiny though, how far are you in that?
Bruh, I just got my Hunter and my Warlock to 305. That's the max level.
Already?
Yep.
Nigga, how much you been playing this?
Hey, bro, I've been on it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've literally been on it. But nah.
Man ain't left the crib. He ain't leave the crib, y'all. He quit his job just played Destiny.
You no-lifed it.
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no.
I heard.
I wish.
I heard Destiny 2 is basically a pre-package of Destiny 1. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
not pre-package, but just like a copy.
All they really did, bro. They made everything that people complained about. They like made it better. So it's literally the same game, but they just made it better. There's more stuff to do. So for instance, I'll give you one thing. So in the first one, there were public events, right? But like the public events would only spawn like at the weirdest times, and like you would literally have to travel around the whole planet, like on your Sparrow or something. But on this one, you can do these things called flashpoints. So you can go to the different spots on a planet faster.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you like when a public event is popping up, and a public event pops up even more frequent, and the rewards are they're better from these public events.
Bro, these niggas ain't even like verified, bro. I don't know if these niggas, dog. I don't know.
I mean, anytime they tweet out saying the chapter's out, is out.
They might be pulling the Grim.
That's them, bro.
They might be pulling the Grim.
Yeah.
Got the big chapter coming out. Got 2 pieces coming out 90 minutes.
Yo. What's going on, guys? It's Pharaoh here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop doing that actually.
Yo. What's going on, guys? It's Pharaoh here.
Yeah, you turn it into Legend Mac.
Nah, that's SJC. That's SJC, yo.
That's SJC, yeah.
Yo. What's going on, everybody?
How strong is Katakuri?
No, what got me was like Mac did a live stream the other day. He made a video about it. Mac said One Piece live stream.
I'm still here.
Hey, man. Wait, what were you saying, Matt? Is Matt saying something?
He said something like he's still here, but blah 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 blah.
Yeah, he kind of just faded off. I think he passed out.
Yeah.
But nah, the chapter should be dropping in 87 minutes. So we'll do a live reaction to it once it drops. So let's go into here. So like the stream. I like the stream. I really can't wait for this chapter. I really can't wait. I hope the whole chapter focuses on Katakuri. And
real
Luffy.
shit.
Don't deviate at all.
Ain't this supposed to be the end of the volume?
Yeah.
So then we're gonna get a crazy cliffhanger. Then I expect a crazy cliffhanger. That's what I expect. Like we get something crazy. We were like,
Luffy slumped dead.
I don't know. Possibly. Bao said My Hero Season 3 confirmed. I mean, after the reception to like the first couple episodes, I think they were like, yeah, it's a go. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm hyped for that chapter too.
My Hero?
Yeah. Especially since we missed the one last week. The Horikoshi need his rest.
Yeah,
they gave us a break for us to prepare for the hype for My Hero. I gotta read The Promised Neverland as well.
Hey, Brago, are you caught up to
I'm not caught up yet. I'm not caught up.
My Hero?
Yeah, I'm caught up to My Hero.
Yeah,
I already read it twice, and I'm caught up now. So, we get to go. We get to go at My Hero discussions.
By the way, go ahead.
Wait, go ahead.
By the way, everybody go sub to Steve-O because we're gonna have an after stream, an after stream on Steve-O's channel.
Okay.
Wait,
did you talk to Steve-O about this? Was Steve-O notified?
You want these subs or what? You want these subs or what, man? Come on.
I guess I want the subs.
Damn. All right. He said that. I respect that because now at least you're not like Ty. At least you're not trying to bum off the progress.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. So live reaction in an hour.
2 hours.
3 hours. Live reaction in 80 minutes, guys.
Brago, why you?
live reaction in 80 minutes. I'll make it happen. I think I'll try to make a video on this chapter before like early too, since it's coming out so early, which is good.
Yeah,
this is good. I don't know if this is a thing going forward as far as like it coming out at like 2:30.
Yeah, it messes my schedule up, to be honest.
Or 3 in the morning. I mean, that's waking up. I used to do that like when it used to come out on Wednesdays. I think when it used to come out Wednesdays, it used to come out like 12 or some shit like that.
I remember when it used to come out 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, wake up and read the chapter and shit. Shit was crazy.
Yeah. Bro, we had like the most viewers. Like I think we had like 500 viewers in the Katakuri one.
The Katakuri
like 5 a.m. in the morning.
We had like 500, 5 a.m. in the morning. I was like, "What? These niggas is crazy." Like, I know some of y'all niggas on the West Coast, like, like okay, but nah, that was lit. So yeah, live reaction as soon as the chapter drops. Like the stream. We lit. I don't know anime fans told me. I said no homo.
Nobody care about no anime fan talk.
Stop this message. Why?
I care about anime fan talk.
I don't because for some reason he blocked me. We just gonna leave it at that. Guess we can't be friends then.
Hey, shout out to AFT. Shout out to AFT.
That ship has sailed, son.
What ship?
You haven't even been posting nothing though.
He posted a live reaction.
Still, I'm blocked.
And he got a new channel. Where he's reacting to stuff.
F your new channel.
Yo, everybody just lagged out real quick, man.
Nah, I think
I'm sorry, bro. I stopped watching a lot of other people, bro. Like,
yeah,
niggas be trash out here, bro.